More Pegasus made a dozen videos about you in the past few days. I love that guy.
Welcome back to a series so cinema. Even the haters are watching. In today's video, Hassan has reached terminal levels of copium and has embraced his true calling as the rank #1 dog shocker. Aspen Gold has called out Hassan for melting down, calling people broke and poor in regards to the Trigonometry podcast. Streamer Lonerbox is calling out Hassan for once again doing propaganda and being oblivious to China. Ethan has called out Hassan for apparently being racist. Hassan has finally said my name and responded to my videos after a chatter mentioned me on his stream. He says he loves my videos and thinks I'm the best. Definitely zero sarcasm. Then he randomly brings up somebody else, calls them a PDF file, and implies all his haters are pedos, and then continues to talk about me. Classic slimy Diddy Piker smearing strategy. Then he says he doesn't care that I'm making a shit ton of money off of roasting him. Sure, buddy. Twitch is once again ruining their platform, being omega greedy with their new features. People have responded absolutely fed up. Degenerate streamer Mizkif is back after being accused of SA blackmail and abuse by Emiru. His responses are not very good and terminal cringe. Subscribe, because literally everybody is. You don't want to miss the cinema or you're cooked.
Let's up those numbers!
Now let's begin. Right, so daily reminder, Hassan shocked his dog like Chancellor Palpatine and lied about it 10 different times. Well, now he's embracing his role in the Star Wars franchise. Hassan joins in on the dog shocking meme.
Brother, can you do the thing where you shock the dog for no reason? I missed it the first time. I would like to see it in person. I got you, King. I got you. Gaia, please. Get down. Boom. Was that good? Was that satisfying for you? I got you, King. Do it harder. Don't worry. The Clippers will love that bullshit.
Well, we officially have a new meme format. I mean, thank you, Hassan. I guess editors of the internet, it's your time to shine now. Be very creative. We know what you can do already, right? Also, I feel like Hassan really sounds so defeated at this point. Like, legitimately, no matter how hard he tries to move on from this, people just keep reminding him that this is your legacy. Like, you will always be the dog shocker. And honestly, this is amazing. This is how it should be. Pure responded, he did the thing. Fatality. Some would call it absolute cinema. Yes, some would call it that. I wonder who. This goofy goober is so lame. Honestly, that's actually very smart of Hassan. If he doesn't show he's bothered, the commentators won't have one on him. I mean, he's obviously bothered. I mean, he's doing this after how many times he's shown that he's completely bothered about the situation. Like, leaning into the meme doesn't really work anymore, considering he's obviously extremely offended that people think he shocked his dog, right?
Charlie's been on a good streak lately. He genuinely cares about dogs. He talks about how much he cares about dogs and pets all the time. So do I, dumb f***. That's the reason why I'm fucking pissed off.
If he did this day one, I don't think there would have been such a huge uproar. Well, he would still have to prove that he didn't shock his dog, which he simply cannot do. It's actually hilarious. Ever since he got called out, you barely see the dog in his little corner bed in clips because he can't shock it. Kaya's like, oh no, not again. Aww. Right, so last time Hassan went on the Trigonometry podcast and he got absolutely destroyed, including the comment section who was cooking him. And he basically had a meltdown, calling everybody broke and poor, saying, why are you mad at me? You're a broke capitalist. Be a rich socialist like me, which literally makes no sense.
Even if you think I personally am a class traitor as a bourgeois, why the fuck are you mad at me over it? You're literally broke.
And Asben responded, calling him out. Asben comments on Hassan's aesthetics. It just looks bad.
Are you mad at me over it? You're literally broke. You are a member of the working class and you are defending the interests of the super wealthy. Dumbass. It doesn't make any sense. No counter argument beyond, oh, this guy is a rich socialist. What a fucking hypocrite. It's like, okay, dude. Well, you're a poor.
It looks bad, man. It looks bad whenever you're talking about how important it is to raise taxes and all this stuff, but you're engaging in tremendous luxuries. Like, it's not like you just live in a nice house. Like, you live in a nice house, you have a Porsche, you have all these designer clothes. There's a lot of dissonance here, right? There's a lot of dissonance. And if you can't see that, you gotta you've got to at least be able to see where somebody's coming from whenever they're saying that, right? I mean, you've got to understand it to a degree.
Capitalist, you know what I mean? I'd rather be a fucking rich socialist than a broke boy defending capitalism, you know?
I think everybody would rather be a rich socialist. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, though. He's the only one who sort of wins and remains rich in his socialist utopia, right? At this point, communist. I mean, Hasan has admitted that he has no problem with communism. He absolutely loves it, in fact. Big fan to the point where he will glaze the USSR, be like, unfortunately, the US actually defeated them. Like, complete psychopath.
We are in the heart of the imperial core. This is the country that defeated the USSR, unfortunately.
Hasan goes, I would love to meet Stalin himself, actually. Jolly old chap right there. Big role model of mine, actually. Next up, Kim Jong-un. I love me some North Korea, actually. Also, are we forgetting when Hasan was actually confronted on implementing his socialist ideals in reality? He refused to actually give up his mansions and was like, let's focus on healthcare first.
The city council has voted to expropriate your lavish, undeserved wealth and return your homes to the people. And that's backed up by police power, so it's violent. Is that what you mean?
I'm more invested in, especially in the short term, getting socialized medicine, like getting universal health care.
Like, he's a fraud. He's a complete joke. We got this ultimate Hasan glazer in like every reply every single time. A bunch of regards don't know what socialism is. Every month when one of the chuds get a clip like this is a reminder that they don't have a single clue what they're talking about. And they've posted this meme, but it doesn't really apply considering Hasan not only participates in society, but exemplifies the most extreme versions of capitalism, where he's extremely rich, locked away in his fucking mansion or whatever, and he looks down on poor people, like, actively. Hasan is living the most consumerist capitalist lifestyle possible, though, and is just hoarding money without funding any socialist projects. We should improve society somewhat, just not with any of my money. Bro, he can't even help Caseytron, his friend who was, like, defending him this entire time, and she's about to lose literally everything. Hasan cannot lend her 5 cents to him, which is like, 100K or whatever, which is not a big amount to Hasan as well, and it would completely help Casey in this whole lawsuit, but he knows that money is going to Ethan, so he refuses to do it, right? Even if it's like helping somebody who's like a supporter of his. Or spend crazy money on a China trip, of course. The epitome of like luxury, dude. Moving on to Lonerbox calling out Hasan for his propaganda. Lonerbox's reaction to Hasan's argument on the Hong Kong mainland China systems, saying the existence of 2 different systems is ridiculous. I want a unified system. Interesting.
Normative fixture in Western culture, I swear to God, the entire time I was waiting in the line and I was thinking in my mind, why are there different systems? One system, please. Just pure convenience, okay? And I think out of sheer convenience, because of how inconveniencing it is to go from mainland China to Hong Kong, I'm not kidding. I think people will be like, no, look, come on, one system.
Okay, it's the Hong Kong system all over China.
Unify now. This is ridiculous. Pick up the pace.
It's
please.
like he doesn't talk about it. He doesn't remember, if Ethan hadn't brought up what had actually happened in Hong Kong, you would never have even heard what happened there in like 2019, 2020. You would never even known what the fuck had happened. What they basically came in and fucking crushed the protesters and clamped down on free speech and civil liberties and autonomy and everything else. Like, you wouldn't even know it happened. He had to acknowledge it after he was prompted. Be like, they did kind of, clamp down on some civil liberty.
What the fuck's going on? It's ridiculous. And I will tell you exactly.
It's true. I feel exactly the same about the West Bank. Checkpoints. Just, bro, there's already a government. There's already a functioning liberal democratic state there. Just take all of it. We can think about civil liberties later. Apparently, if we're doing the Hong Kong.
Dude, oh my God, this is actually just so embarrassing for him every single time. I mean, he's just not beating the allegations. The allegations of like this being a paid propaganda tour, him having like his fucking name on a sign, like welcomed in, being gifted the little red book that he's soy facing over. Like, it really seems like you were sponsored to go there, because even if you weren't, You're literally acting that exact same way. He does this shit for free. You don't need to pay this guy. He's like, no, I actually love you. I actually love you. I'm on your side. Trust me. These dumb Americans don't know. You see, I do this shit for the love of the game, boys. And again, I will just never understand how America is so lenient that they allow this dude to just waltz around willy-nilly, actively harming the citizens, creating more terrorism, more future terrorists from his audience as well, supporting on these vile things, and actively harming the population. I'm sorry, it's pathetic, okay? It's actually pathetic. You guys need to get your shit in gear and lock him up ASAP, bro. Throw this guy in prison, Jesus Christ. It's embarrassing, buddy. And the thing is, anytime you apply his logic to one of the conflicts he cares about, it just doesn't work at all, right? And he would call you a fascist for even suggesting it. It's like rules for thee, but not for me regarding every single situation. Yup, I knew somebody would bring this up. And then imagine having that take about Palestine. All that back and forth is annoying. Let's just make all of it Jewish, way more convenient for everybody. His head would pop from his blood pressure. Bro, his head is like a corkscrew on a little like wine bottle or like any fizzy drink or something. It's like, I can just imagine it like boom. Like he'd be like a cartoon character and anytime it'd just like pop when he gets angry and then it'd go back. I must oppress you with our government because it's more convenient. Well, take. Let's oppress everyone just for the sake of Hassan's convenience. Remember, this guy and his ilk don't give a frick about human rights or civil liberties as long as they themselves are not the ones suffering. I've been saying this all this time, all right? Everybody just needs to watch the series and understand this guy's a fraud, man. It's actually a fraud. It's like people come across this shit and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe Hassan is like this. Where have you been, pal? Where have you been for the last 170 episodes? Come on. We're just waiting for the internet to catch up, buddy. My God. How does he still have a fan base? Jesus. Redistribute the wealth as long as everyone else is not mine. We need to first solve healthcare, actually, and then you get to take my mentions. Yes, please. Please, do it in order. Socialism in order, except when I'm the only one with money, I'm not gonna do shit. Hasn't this guy been obsessively focused on the most inconvenient sliver of land on the planet for the last 2 years? The question is, which system is on if you had to choose? Do not ask him those questions. Do not ask him that. How does this guy always say the wrong thing? He just has like a compass that hones him in to the most regarded opinion on the planet. Uneducated take by Hasan right here. Congrats, you're a far-right Nazi. Hasan is an objectively bad person. Moving on to Ethan calling out Hasan. Ethan asks how people watch Hasan after posting a clip of Piker saying he has the authority to speak on points of contention in the black community. Man, F this dude. What is wrong with you all watching this scumbag?
Don't care if like real black people, especially black academics or, you know, people that write for theroot.com decide to make this like a genuine fucking problem. Ultimately, no one cares about this shit. Okay? No one. I don't care. Maybe because I'm white and privileged. You can't tell black people what is or isn't a point of contention though. Yes, I can. I am literally a political commentator. I have black members in this community and I tell them shit all the time. Yes, I can. And I will keep doing it. I don't care. And there is literally nothing you can do about it. Well, if a white man says no one should care about this, then I as a black person can just go fuck myself, I guess. This seems like another moment, right, where a white person is telling you how you should feel.
Yeah, this one's interesting because I feel like if Hasan saw somebody else say this, he would instantly rush to call them racist, right? You'd say, what do you mean you're not listening to the black members of your community? How racist are you, bro? Do you not care about minorities? And here he is literally doing the same shit. And this isn't the only clip. In fact, this isn't even one of the bad clips. In the past episodes, he had some choice words for black people, for trans people, for gay people. He's just an all-rounder in that regard, you know? He's like a star sportsman who can play every role, you know?
Black people care about the border. I don't give a fuck what black people care about.
I think at the end of the day, Hasan just wants you to know, whatever minority community you're a part of, he wants you to know that you are just really stupid and uneducated. And only Hasan Piker has the political know-how and the authority to speak for you, right? He understands black issues better than you because you're an absolute dummy, right? I mean, pick a struggle at this point, Hasan. Narcissism, insecurity, racism, sexism, animal abuse, harassing women, terrorist support. I mean, god damn, buddy. Are you collecting collecting these like Dragon Balls, you got all the charges here, buddy. It's like a Super Smash Bros. Multiplier. Buddy's over 300. Is he really using I have a black friend? That's the same thing they do if somebody else uses that defense. They're like, oh, you're obviously racist, but then they have to default to that. Moving on to Hasan finally responding to me, finally mentioning me by name after 180 episodes. Call me Farmer Joe because I be milking. But anyways, he's called me out like 50 times before, just not explicitly saying my name, but you can obviously tell he's talking about me. But this is the first time he's actually said my name, so a little bit of credit here. Hasan shouts out More Pegasus for being his favorite YouTuber. What an honor, honestly. I love that guy.
And then also, More Pegasus made a dozen videos about you in the past few days. I love that guy. That guy is my favorite YouTuber, honestly. He's the best in the business.
Okay, I gotta say, for the first time in his life, Hasan is actually speaking facts, okay? Now, it might be sarcasm, but yes, in fact, I am the best in the business and the greatest YouTuber of all time. Now, unfortunately, a Hasan recommendation is probably like the worst thing you could ever have. It's not a title I want, honestly, but even the haters cannot stay away. And what did I say? Everyone is watching the legendary series, Absolute Cinema. It is the most cinema the world has ever had to offer in all of its existence since the dawn of time. In fact, the entire creation of existence itself was simply to create the Pegasus series. Now, I'll tell you what actually shocked me, and no, not Kaya, but the fact that my name is actually not banned in his chat. I mean, that's kind of progress, Hasan. Congratulations. I mean, a little bit of dissent actually allowed in the cult. I mean, I'll give it a few days before you gotta speak in ancient hieroglyphics again. Gotta type M star P star in order to mention my name, or you're gonna get banned. Or maybe one of their mods watched the video and, you know, took off the blacklist or whatever. I don't know. Right, so then in classic Hasan fashion, he somehow like implies I'm a pedo. I mean, just a classic experience with Hasan. So he obviously cannot say anything about me directly. Obviously, there's no evidence of anything. So he brings up another random guy in the middle of talking about me, and then he says, oh, this guy's a pedo, and all my haters are pedo, right after basically calling me a hater, right? So the implication is there.
That guy is my favorite YouTuber, honestly. He's the best in the business. Every other day, there's another Hasan is finished video that comes out of those guys. It's fucking awesome. I thought Andy Pants Gaming was, yeah, until we found out that he like had made AIC lost the custody of his children. And yes, that is exactly what that's exactly what my haters are doing out there, okay? It's just about waiting. Just waiting it out.
Right, so all your haters are just pedos, right? You just gotta wait, guys. Eventually, they will expose themselves. Don't listen to them. They're probably PDF files. By the way, he says that right after mentioning my name, and after this, he again continues to talk about me. And this is just a classic chapter in Hasanetics, right? If you go to page 34 of your textbook, you'll find out that this is a common tactic Hasan uses to smear all of his haters so that nobody listens to them, right? And I mean, I've witnessed this happen to other people all the time, right? Like, you know, he's always calling Tectone something. You criticize Hasan, suddenly you're a lolly lover PDF file or whatever. And now I'm experiencing it firsthand, although, you know, not to that extent. But I still feel like it's ridiculous, man. The way this guy operates. It's like this is the first time he's ever mentioned my name, and he already wants to put in that association. Like, it's crazy. Criticizes me? Probably a PDF file. I don't know for sure. He's probably not yet, but maybe later. Maybe if I'm lucky. Maybe if I pray really hard. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not the one who went to a Diddy party.
I walked into this like back like sphere Epcot looking thing in the back of like the house that P. Diddy was renting for his and was throwing after parties at Coachella. And one of the images that they were playing was like this little girl, this like supposedly attractive, very young girl.
I'm not the one who went to a brothel that in Germany that was very questionable and apparently got raided or something. I'm not the one who begs for nudes from my fans in my Snapchat that I can't confirm the age of.
Okay, all of these are dudes now. I used to exclusively get fucking like titty pics and shit on my Snapchat, and now it's just dudes. This is terrible. What happened?
I'm not the one who thrusts my pee-pee at Jellywig's girlfriend, all right, in some form of weird sexual harassment. Like, I don't know, bro.
And he came in, he said, you could see my dick in this. And I said, Hassan, I'm not looking. And then he proceeded to hump the air and he said, look. And I said, I'm not looking.
That's crass.
So then a chatter talks about how much money I'm making from these videos, and he says that he's going to put my kids through college. I mean, I hate to break it to you, Hasan, but it's more like my great-great-great-grandkids at this point.
It's just about waiting. Just waiting it out. They're making mad money from you. I mean, I don't give a shit. Whatever, dude. Hopefully I'll put his kids through college if anyone actually is stupid enough to have sex with them. And then their kids won't be just as dumb as their dad. Hasan is a vibe that bears love and pedos hate. Exactly.
Okay, first off, if you're a dedicated Pegasus viewer, you would know that I do this shit for the love of the game. Now, a little bit of lore here since it's relevant. I essentially retired like 3 to 4 years ago, and this was before I started the Hasan series, right? We were already beyond successful without ever mentioning this guy's name, right? We had a bunch of other shit before that. We had the Beast, KSI, Logan Saga. Before that, we had another channel, right? This isn't even my main channel. And we were way more popular on that. We did a bunch of like Reddit, general reactions, commentary, story time, bunch of mixed stuff or whatever. Basically, we've been popping for 7 years with or without this freak, right? Just establishing that we never needed this guy, because that's what all the like Hasan glazers like to say. You'd be broke without Hasan. Your entire life is Hasan. You could not make a career without him. Like, that's just provably false, right? But yes, it is fun to shit on him. In fact, I would do it for free. I do it for the love of the game, all right? And yes, we are making mad money from him actively. Why not? It's just a bonus. It's just a bonus, all right? Why am I gonna not take free money on the table? Also, keep in mind, I'm literally a decade or 10 years younger than this guy, and somehow still have more common sense than this absolute moronic piece of shit, right? And hopefully, by the time I'm his age, he will, be in prison, probably lose his career, and I will still be relevant and, actually not be as miserable as this fucking loser. Also, I don't know if you guys caught that, but he does this weird thing where he flip-flops between him and them when addressing me. So it's like he wants to talk about me, but he knows that he has zero dirt on me, and he's kind of hesitant to say anything, which I don't know why he would be. He slanders other people left and right, but then he puts in the word them as if to refer to his haters as a whole, and then it might be accurate, right? Because one of his haters might be a pedo or something like that, right? And that's basically what he did there. Like, oh, Pegasus is good, but this other guy that I immediately mentioned seconds after him and in the middle of my statement about him is actually a PDF file and a weirdo. And also the rest of my haters are a weirdo. Also, yes, let me end this sentence with Pegasus again. It's so slimy. We know what you're doing, dude.
And then their kids won't be just as dumb as their dad.
Also, fucking Hasan calling anybody dumb. Buddy, if we put your brain in an MRI, we would literally see nothing, okay? Your brain is actively being studied from fucking aliens in another galaxy, thinking, how is it empty? How is it empty? This is a new source of energy. A new dimension has been born in his brain. It is nothing. Holy. Even iDubbbz would be impressed. Who responded, Hasan, can't wait to hear you crash out about him. We know you're saying it just to not get flamed by him, despite he will continue calling you out. The legendary series will continue on. Absolutely diabolical. Welcome back to a video so energizing that even I subscribed. In today's video, Hasan is finally talking about me again and is coping over with the greatest video series of all time, and said his drama could pay for my future kid's college fund, which he isn't wrong. SpongeBob shrugged. I mean, close. He finally called me out. He's losing it. More Pegasus is gonna farm this so hard. Indeed. You're gonna be eating good with a chicken and rice later. Okay, these are actual fans. All right, I thought these were like random Twitter people, but they know the lore. They know I like my chicken and rice. Say my name and it's me just looking particularly menacing, I would say. Is that like a reference to Breaking Bad where Walter White is like, say my name? That would be hilarious. We all know damn well Hasan has seen every episode of the most spectacular TV show in the world, even the Oscars has subscribed. Man, this is amazing. This is amazing. He cooks Hasan in the daily, is fuming internally. My man, more Pegasus broke that commie hack. Oh my god, he's actually doing it. Oh bro, he's definitely going home, looking at the mirror, jacking it to himself, and then crying. Hasan losing at day 428. It's actually day 180 or something. Hamas, Diddy, Adolf, Bin Laden, E-word, Smollett, Palpatine, Petite Feet, Pica, acknowledging the existence of more Pegasus. Diabolical. 100 more episodes for this. Thank you, Mr. Pica. Let's up those numbers. Another fan of the series. What did I say, fellas? What did I say? Everybody's watching. face is watching this. That is my face. True. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm definitely not mad. Mr. Pace is evolved after being hit by lightning. Oh my god. Is this what happens when Hassan shocks me? Even Palpatine Pikers, if you can't use a Luffy meme, he's gonna lose his mind. Luffy's a terrorist, remember? Pace has already made enough to put multiple generations through college off Diddy Piker's name alone. 200 more episodes. Dude, I never thought the series could get to 200, but I mean, Hassan's stupidity is unlimited. Diabolical, he's cooked. Let's up those numbers in today's video. Frog it. Okay, they did it. They did it, not me, all right? You cannot blame me this time. All my haters are actually Peta's classic. Old enough to count. Old enough to mount. I wonder how many hours a day he watches videos about himself by other creators, news articles, and reads user comments about himself. Seems like a self-absorbed person and it must be exhausting for him. It's his entire existence, dude. Ultimate Omega narcissist. You mention his name in a dark alley, he'll appear and be like, what did you say? I think he only watches thirst traps about himself. Right, so Asmon responded.
Morpeg has made a dozen videos about you in the past few days.
Oh, in the past few days, yeah.
I love that guy. That guy is my favorite YouTuber, honestly.
He is a farmer.
He's the best in the business.
Yeah. Is that it?
Every other day, there's another Hassan is finished video that comes out of those guys. It's fucking awesome.
I think that this is probably unironically the best way that he can approach it. It is. This is the best way for him to approach it.
Okay, I will admit dozen is a bit of an underestimation. Just a little. It's not like I numbered the series or anything. Moving on to Twitch being omega greedy, doing anything but fixing their platform. Apparently, they introduced a new feature where you can gift 1,000 subs, trying to extract even more money from the people. Dev Iyer, a former member of Twitch's product team, calls out the company's 1,000 gifted sub limit, says the feature was brought in because internal staff are scrambling to hit end-of-year revenue targets.
Emiru gets a... I saw this. Emiru gets a 1,000 sub... I hate women.
What the... Dude, Evan, thank you. I'm like speechless. What the fuck?
So he gifted 1,000 subs?
I don't know why it's...
This guy gifted 1,000 subs.
Lucky. I'm literally stun locked.
If you do that to me, you're getting permanently banned. I'm gonna say it right now. Anybody gifting me 1,000 subs, you're getting permanently fucking banned.
Just for context, Twitch gets at a very minimum 30% from every subscription.
As a former member of the Twitch product team who built out gift subs, I can tell you the only reason this feature exists is that internal staff are scrambling to hit end-of-the-year revenue targets with low-hanging fruit features to squeeze every penny they can get to keep leadership happy.
And then the literal Twitch head of product replied,
"Hey Dev, hope you are doing well. This is an incorrect take. We did this because we have a small number of users that gift in large amounts, and this makes it easier for them. The revenue lift here doesn't make a difference, as most of these users were already gifting large amounts."
I mean, that is complete bullshit, and they know it. Twitch is unbelievably greedy and pathetic. From their 5 billion ads on their platform, their unwatchable ass service, charging people to rewind a stream. I still can't get over that, bro. It's absolutely psychotic. You can do that for free on YouTube, by the way. I mean, anyone with a brain cell can see that they obviously did this to make more money, and instead of actually doing something to improve that platform, they just choose to extract more money from the people, and it's just disgusting. Also, nobody should be gifting 1,000 subs. What the fuck are you doing with their life? Use your money for something actually productive. Most of these streamers you're donating to are already millionaires, and including Emiru, obviously.
and how you instantly know they're full of shit. The feature was removed the very next day.
Hey Mike, why did the option to gift more than 200 subs at once disappear one day after it was introduced?
We were not happy with gift distribution. It will come back.
Somebody doesn't give you $5,000 and not want something out of it.
And the thing is, you couldn't refund gifted subs even if you wanted to.
You do not do it.
Dude, I don't even know how to react. Holy...
Permaban. Yeah, permaban. Simple. She said my name for only $5,000. Twitch should do a thing. If you donate 1,000 subs, they also send the police to your house so they can institutionalize you immediately. I said the same thing with World of Warcraft. If you achieve every single achievement, Blizzard should refund all of your subscription fees, and they should pay for a year of your therapy.
Oh, absolutely. If you're not like an oil prince and you're donating this amount of money, you have like a serious problem. Even if you are, I'd probably question you because honestly, from what I know know most people who do this are not even rich. They scrounge together money that they actually need, and then they spend it on these female streamers or whatever because they think that they can date them or they will simply acknowledge their existence, which is unbelievably pathetic. The reality is they don't give a fuck. They will just happily take your money and be happy to never see you again. You're just another loser who lost $5,000. And when this doesn't end up working, they will try to meet them in real life and, you know, essay them, hug them, try to kiss them or whatever happened to Emiru, right? So you might think that Asmin is joking when he says like permaban them, but no, you actually should, because you should never let these people believe that they legitimately have a chance, right? And when they give you that amount of money, that's what they're signaling to you, that, oh, I think I have a chance, right? And it's probably just going to end up harming you in the long run. Oh, so it was just a way to get more money? I'm shocked. Almost as shocked as Kaya. I guess we know who's gonna try to hug Emiru next, pretty much. Gifting 5k to a millionaire. Highest IQ. This guy feels like he's owed something now. If I was Emiru, I'd put that money towards increasing my security. To be honest, 5k ain't giving you shit. The number of stalkers this girl has or her survival instinct should be going into overdrive immediately. It's like at a certain point, you gotta turn off the funnel. Even if it's like free money, you gotta realize that it's not really free. What's worse, that it has 5990 crossed out, meaning they want you to actually feel like you're saving money by clicking the button. Thanks, DJ Clancy. Did somebody say Daniel Clancy? Hello, Twit CEO Dan here. You fools! What you didn't realize is that it was I was the Guna who donated her $5,000. Aha, got you. Now what you gonna say? Emiru is totally invited to the Diddy party. She's my second favorite Emily. Second only to extra Emily, my queen, who drives like a... Sorry, could not say that on YouTube. Anyways, Emiru, please check your bank account. $1 billion has been deposited, courtesy of DJ Dan. Now please, send me your undergarments. DJ Dan out. It's getting tougher and tougher to survive these possessions, right? Moving on to Mizkif. Recap, he got exposed by Emiru for allegedly being toxic, SA, blackmail, etc. Since then, he launched a lawsuit against Emiru and Asmongold. He said he would be going demon time, exposing all the streamers, but has literally done nothing so far. Here we got some updates from WestChat.
How's your mental? It's great. I'm not kidding you. It's great. Sure, buddy. I'm very confident and okay.
Mizkif is such a cornball. He's acting all nonchalant when you know deep inside he's fuming.
Aren't you supposed to be in distress? What do you mean? I'm not gonna go and do a reformed arc just to make you guys happy. I've been reforming a lot over the past year that you don't see that my viewers have seen. I've changed a lot. And I'm not a person that I once was years ago. It's not complete bullshit. How would you know? Because I watched your streams this year and you didn't change for shit. I truly believe I've changed a lot. Good.
Bro, the only thing you changed was the Asian girl you were with.
Okay, that is diabolical. Okay, but seriously, this guy literally just swaps out his stream girls every other day. And wasn't he like complaining that Emiru had a problem with guys or something? Like, which OF girl is he gonna choose next? That is basically his stream, right? It is just pathetic. Also, what happened to defending yourself from the allegations? That like he's just completely given up on that, or what? I mean, you can argue that it's because of the lawsuit, but then why would you say that you're gonna completely expose everything or whatever? I mean, I just don't get this guy. Apparently, he's been posting cringe too, which is the worst crime, obviously.
We're just in a demon mode right now, but we're hiding. It's demon time. But the thing is with demon time, chat, people think demon time is one day. Demon time is not one day. Demon time is a lifestyle. It's long lasting, and it will last years. That's what demon time is.
Damn, bro, this is like Papa John's Day of Reckoning. This is like Armageddon, but way more serious. Have you driven her 150 miles in your car yet?
Oh my god, this man is a different level of cringe. Holy shit. This is like the worst way to go about it. When you make a joke about a serious situation, especially when you're involved and it involves like essay and shit like that. I feel like there's a time and place for everything. You should take that Professor Oak advice, you know? 30 years old and on demon time. Okay, cornball. All in their 30s, all these streamers. This loser could not be more cringe, just the behavior reinforces all the allegations against him. How he feels after saying demon time. It's not just a phase, mom. Get white people on the internet mad and they'll start talking like Sasuke Uchiha. That's a good one. Demon time's a lifestyle. Go back to bed, dude. You're not on some arc. You're just an a-hole and don't want to change. Dude will get accused of essay and be like, okay, demon time. Yet another plushie has hit the Mizkif. The girl sitting next to Mizkif looks like a hostage. Bro's balding from the stress. So then he says the people are actually reaching out privately to show support. Just publicly nobody, right? This seems familiar.
What do you think about the Clats getting into the Austin circle? I don't care. Do you think I like hate everybody in the Austin area or something? I'm like, it's like me standing outside waiting to fight all of them or something. Most of them have messaged me and said that they either feel bad for me in all this stuff or basically that's it. They just can't publicly defend me or talk about me at all because they'll just get ripped to shreds. Like, I will say this. All my roommates have said that I have called me or said they feel bad.
Wow, man. Did you learn that one from Hassan? Everybody supports me privately, guys. It's just nobody will speak publicly because they're scared of harassment from Asmongold, of course. I mean, I don't know, man. I've played it like as neutral as possible this entire time, but this guy just refuses to put up a defense. And again, if he provides some evidence to the contrary, sure. But for now, he's just getting cooked. Why does he do this fake confidence bit every time? Same guy who's panic attacks and cries on alt streams. We all do remember when he had an existential crisis when he thought Ludwig was going to replace him. Controlling and degrading multiple ex-girlfriends is enough for anyone to think you're an emotionally abusive piece of shit. For some reason, he can't seem to grasp that. Very small human being indeed, it's sad. Allegations that are bullshit. You went on stream and admitted to all of it. I mean, definitely some of it. By the way, I got a message. A viewer recently told me that he met his girlfriend because they both watched my videos and now they're married. I mean, what did I say? Okay, cinema. Absolute cinema. Congrats, by the way. And yeah, watching the series will give you unlimited blessings. Now click this video to also have good fortune. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.